Hey everyone, it's Lawrence here from StudioHawk, and today, let's say you've lined up your next SEO interview and you're feeling a little bit nervous about it. Well, I'm here today to help you out nail that interview. So whether you're really starting out in SEO or a seasoned pro, interviews can be quite confronting. They can be quite intimidating. Now, to say that you can be completely prepared for every single question they may throw your way, it's a bit hard to ask. But I'm going to share some tips because I've conducted a lot of SEO interviews in the past, and these are the things that we look at as an agency when we're hiring for new SEOs. I wanted to share some of those tips with you today and get you really prepared for your next interview. So let's dive into it. Okay, 2 tips straight off the bat. The first one, get back to basics. Don't forget your fundamentals in SEO, whether it be about how to craft a really good title tag, URL structure, all the really basic on-page optimization tactics, how links work. Refresh yourself on those, because a number of times I've sat in an interview where someone's sort of forgotten the fundamentals. It's a slight red flag for me. So always be brushed up on those fundamentals in SEO. And the second part is keep up with the trends. Now in SEO, at least in 2023 and in the future, is changing constantly. So if you're walking into an interview and you don't know about the latest algorithm update or the changes to the helpful content update or EAT, as an expectation for an SEO agency, we expect our specialists to know the latest and greatest trends in SEO and new strategies that are formulating as well. Okay, next tip, and this should be a no-brainer, I feel, but it's something worth noting again. Research the business you're applying for. So in SEO interviews, you may be interviewing for an in-house role. Research the business. Research the business's digital marketing strategy, and if they've had SEO as a function of their marketing strategy before, or this is brand new for them. Isolate that and try and figure out some great questions to ask about their marketing strategy and how SEO fits in there. If you're applying for an agency, check out the website, check out the case studies on that website. It's really important to see those case studies and ask questions about how any of those specific strategies work or the results for those clients as well. Really important stuff, and it shows keenness. One thing I really look out for in interviews is just the keenness to work with a particular company and also a keenness to do SEO there as well. Now you've checked out the business, time to showcase your own stuff. So if you've got an SEO project that you've done personally, let's say a website that you've built, bring it up in the interview. It's really cool because the first thing I would do if I heard a website that someone's built in an interview is open up SEMrush or open up a program to look in and view how that website's performed. It's a really good showcase of your SEO skills. And if you've got case studies from previous workplaces that you've worked on as well, definitely bring those up as well. The number of times I've sat in interviews and people have explained that they know how to do SEO, but the practical implementation, they've really not shown that, shown the results they've given before is a bit of a miss. So definitely arm yourselves and prepare yourselves to explain some of the case studies that you worked on or any of the SEO projects that you worked on previously too. Next tip, be ready to talk the talk. Now, if I'm interviewing something, I've got SEO experience, so I can know most of the concepts that people are trying to explain, so it can connect easy in my head, especially if they're talking about something like the helpful content update or a really, really complex theory in SEO. But remember, you might not always be interviewed by someone who knows a lot about SEO. So if they're just a general marketing person or even a HR professional, it's not so much about explaining how skilled and knowledgeable you are in SEO, but communicating those ideas in a really simple way for them to understand and showcasing your passion around that. So when I say talk the talk, it's like be ready to talk about SEO for a lot of that interview, showing your professionalism, but also your expertise as well. So lastly, interviews are spontaneous sometimes as well. So in our assessments and skills assessments for our interview process, we may ask people to do things live. So be ready and willing and prepared to showcase your skills live, whether it be doing an audit or showcasing a little process that you do around SEO. You have to be ready for those curveballs and situations as well. As much as you want to jump in there and be formal and be able to answer and nail every question in a really rigid manner, you have to be able to roll with the punches in interviews as well. Because that showcases adaptability too, which I find is really, really important in SEO. So there you have it. Those are my tips for nailing your next SEO interview. Best of luck with it as well. Really believe in yourself in these situations too. Those questions about SEO, you really got to showcase your passion is what I can recommend most of all, and best of luck to you in the next interview. So at StudioHawk, we're constantly hiring and looking for great SEO specialists to join our agency. So if you're interested in career with us and in SEO, drop us a line. Go to our careers page on our website, email us at careers@studiohawk.com.au, or just drop me a line on LinkedIn. Happy to reach out and start that conversation. See you next time.